All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Eddy Lee, and I'm a product manager here at Kong. And today, I like to show how within our Connect platform, we are emphasizing the value of federation in API management. So last year, in we introduced the concept of runtime groups to emphasize federation in Connect. However, it was previously unclear from the UI that what we previously called runtime groups were in fact control planes. In addition, basic helpful metadata such as the number of data plane nodes in the control plane or the number of services or the analytics weren't present, which required users to click deeper into the UI to find information. And we all know that developers don't like to have clicks that that are not necessary. And so now we'd like to introduce a newly revamped UI where at a glance, developers can now see an overview of all of their control planes directly from the Kong Konnect Gateway Manager. It is evidently clear that each of these, what we previously called runtime groups, are now distinct control planes. And that Connect users can now see a complete recap of key data for each collection of API connectivity instances that share the same configuration. So for example, if I go into billing service prod, this control plane here, you can see that there were a total of 19 requests. You can see the error rate. You can see the P99 latency. You can see which services and which routes have sent the total number, the most number of requests, respectively. Secondly, now I'd like to talk about control plane groups. This is a new feature and a new concept that we released this year to provide you an additional level of federation. A control plane group is a read-only group that combines configuration from its members. All of the members are standard control planes within the control plane group. They all share the same cluster of runtime instances or data plane nodes. So let me show you this in action. So here we see that there's billing service staging control plane, an invoice service staging control plane, and this staging global plugins control plane. Now let's say the billing and invoice control planes are owned by separate application teams, and there is a central platform team that is in control of this, the global plugins control plane. And let's say in your staging environments, both the billing service and the invoice service need to be applied with the same set of global plugins. So instead of having to go into each of these billing service staging and invoice service staging control planes and configuring the plugins there, you can simply go into the staging global plugins control plane, configure the plugins as needed, and then go back and create a new control plane group. And then add the respective control planes that you wish to add into this control plane group. I'm going to click Save. And then as you can see, in the staging control plane group, there are these three members, and all of the respective configuration settings of these individual control plane groups will now be applied to any data plane node that you create within this control plane group. So in all, this helps you achieve another layer of federation that you were previously unable to do before.